Ready, Spade?
All right, well,
No, keep popping it, I'm on. Smoke and get along, baby. Jump from love. Snatch your soul when it's stuck. And that bitch play with it. You know,
yo, yo, yo. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Hopefully y'all guys can hear us. We are live on YouTube. So right now, please, if y'all can hear me, let's get some comments in. I promise I'll make those comments pop up on the screen. We got TBG Lowley and we got TBG Wakaniki live in the BoneZone. Big Sam Heard, of course, where we pay homage to Bone Thugs and Harmony. We're on podcast is the name of the podcast. We're a local, they say underground podcast. So y'all gotta show some love to these underground artists and upcoming artists, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, fellas. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully y'all can hear us good. We're gonna do the best that we can. Right now on YouTube, it says we got 10 people watching, so I appreciate all those people that are tuning in right now. I'm gonna make all these comments pop up on the screen like so. And so TBG Lowley,
Yes,
the
sir.
name. Talk to me about where it originated, the idea of it, and where you're gonna move forward with your name, your brand, everything that has to do with you.
With Lowly, it came from my uncle, my favorite uncle. He in prison right now. He got sentenced to 15 years. He been getting locked up. Well, he been locked up since I was what, 9. Like
Okay.
he's the first one I ever started like making music with or anything. And,
All right, I dig it. So that's where the
that's where Lowly came from.
Lowly,
TBG
okay.
just off the top of my head.
and what does TBG stand for?
Thug
Being
Being
Gangsta.
Thug and Being Gangsta.
Yes, sir.
All right. So just pretty much you guys being yourselves, being a family, being close knit, I guess, if you will.
It's my brother.
Keeping your circle small sometimes is the best way, because when you start having a huge circle, sometimes you don't know who your friends are or who are just there for the ride or whatever the case may be. So fellas, talk to me about being a youngster in the game here in the city of San Antonio, where there's so much freaking talent out there. Talk to me about being young artists and what separates you guys from what's already out there.
I mean, with me, I feel like I got my own sound. I don't think I rap like nobody, and nobody could put. You can't say I sound like a certain artist. You can't say that I rap like nobody else. Like I could get on, and then on top of that, I don't stick to one style. Like, I can make a love song and double back and make a song about killing a nigga.
Yeah.
So and then I can go back.
You
and
can
then
talk about how
make
much
a-
you love killing.
Yeah, shit. I can make a pain song.
Yeah. See, that's what I was digging. I like the music where you express yourself. When you talk about what was in most people's life hurting us. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just talking about ice, talking about bitches, talking about rides, talking about you know money and this and that. When you talk about life, that's where you start to get that crowd, and you get those loyal listeners, those loyal people that support you because they've been through some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what people like. We like to be able to feel the music. When you listen to it, that's what you're doing. You're listening to it. You're not just hearing the music. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just hear it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you hear it, that shit becomes background noise.
Yes, sir.
It's like when you hear the birds chirping. Yeah, they're fucking beautiful, but
Nobody really listens to it.
nobody really pays attention, to that stuff. So you wanna differentiate yourself from what's already out there. You know what I'm saying? You want people to listen not just hear you, you know what I'm saying? Because we all got stories. You know, everybody has a story. Everybody wants to, make a point in one way or another because we all want to leave, you know, we all want to leave those footprints. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is my city. This is where I'm from. This is what I love. This is what I'm about.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about, growing up as a young adolescent. I don't know if you have any siblings or whatnot, but just talk to me about you being a young adult, having to deal with, diversity just in the world.
As far as I got 3 siblings. My mama got 4 kids. I fuck with my baby sister, but that's my dog.
Yeah.
As far as I got 3 siblings. My older sister, as I don't care about nothing. Like, bro, you can't do nothing to make me like. I put them before anybody. My siblings, except my son too. But
Yeah.
growing up, regardless.
Shout out to our siblings, brothers, sisters.
Shout out nephew.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And as far as growing up, like my dad, cool. Like I fuck with my dad. I love him to death. I don't feel
so
no.
you're 20, about to be 21. Pop's probably about mid 30s.
Not before.
Okay, all right. That's what's up. Yeah. All right.
But he cool. He was more of the disciplined parent. He was on our ass. Yeah. But
That's good, man. That's good.
My mama though, that's my rock. You can't tell me shit.
Yeah. Shout out to the mamas. Yeah. Shout out to mamas. I always do this. Mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day.
Right.
She'll probably watch tomorrow after when I share it on Facebook. But right now we're live on YouTube. We are being streamed on StreamYard. It is a platform that allows us to be able to stream simultaneously on several different platforms and whatnot. We choose YouTube. So shout out to StreamYard. It is a great platform for people that want to do a podcast, for people that have a podcast and considering a different substitute or whatnot. So you talk to me about your name. TBG Wakaniki.
When they say TBG, it stand for Thug Me and Gangster. I got my brother. He signed me mid 2021. It was this one song that he liked. Out of all songs, it was called Yeah Yeah. And that was the song that made him sign Wool. And that was just a childhood name. That's what that's what people called me growing up. It was Wool.
Okay.
It came from my pops. But Kaneki, I know it might sound weird to everybody watching. I see it might sound weird to everybody.
we got 12 people watching right now live on YouTube. So that's what's up, man. I appreciate that love, man. People are watching, people are supporting. That's the biggest thing right there. That's the biggest thing.
It might sound weird, but Kaneki came from this one anime I used to watch, and his name is Ken Kaneki, and he reminded me so much of myself because he started off just a kid. Just reading books and focusing on school and minding his business. And then there was this one girl who just came into his life and just ruined it, flipped it around and made him cold. So I guess that's where I got the Kaneki from. Did
you have that happen to you as a woman, a girl?
Yeah.
Where's she at now? So we can be like, girl, you fucked up.
I can't even say it.
Girl, you fucked up, girl.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Okay.
You fucked up, girl. Now look at you. Nah, I
can't say.
But shout out to those people that we, let's say, had in our life that maybe it didn't work out or whatever the case may be. Those are all lessons. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say no relationship is ever a waste of time because you're constantly learning. And the good thing about it is that y'all are still young. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are young. Y'all get to make those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You get to jump in that water without seeing how deep it is. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in that water, you're gonna do a few things. Either you're gonna drown right off the bat because you don't know how to swim. You're gonna tread because either you're waiting for help to be rescued in a way. Like when you think about being lost in the sea, you treading in that water. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You're not gonna let go. You're gonna float because you're gonna stay up. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving up. And I see that. I follow you. I follow you too as well. But right now we're talking about Lowley, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring you back and we're gonna switch seats. But I see how your ambition, you know what I'm saying? I see your drive, and that's one of the biggest things. Is besides the music, you know, because if the music hits, that's always a plus for people like me, for podcasters. Because what we do is we go, let's say when I'm on an episode by myself, I'll play music in the back. You know, people are gonna be like, "Hey man, what's that you listening to?" You know what I'm saying? Or I'll just share the music because as a podcaster, um, we look, you know, through a different set of eyes. You know what I'm saying? Me also being an artist and wanting to put out music and wanting to do all that stuff I put on the sideline because I know that it's all gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? People are like, "Oh, what? Why do you do the podcast? Do you do it for the money? Do you do it for the culture? Or do you do it for like the clout or whatever?" You know what I'm saying? I do it for the culture. I love music. I do it for the city. I love people that are from the city of San Antonio. I love to be able to showcase in a way what we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? I know mainly I have a bunch of hip hop artists on, but eventually when we start to, be a little diverse and have, let's say, rock artists or country or Tejano or whatnot, it's gonna show, that we're not just for rappers to come through and be like, oh yeah, another podcast or whatever. It's not about that, you know what I'm saying? Because down the road you're gonna be on numerous different platforms, not just in San Antonio, not just in Texas, but around the world, national. And that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? When people start to hear your name and you start to get more buzz, people are like, man, we gotta talk to him. We gotta sit down with him. We gotta hear a little bit more of his story. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us entertained. That's what drives us when we see, how you guys progress. That's the biggest thing. From now, let's say to in 5 years, where do you see your progression when it comes to your music, when it comes to you having a label, and then we'll talk a little bit more about being a father after that.
As far as I don't know where I'll be. I just know I'm driving. I don't even know where I'm going. I just know I'm going. As far as my mindset, shit, he just told me earlier, like, you're way more mature, for your age, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think like the average.
Chuck, shout out to Chuck on the sides. Round of applause. Chuck. We do got a live studio audience. Shout out to our live studio audience.
But yeah, he just told me that, and I was like, I get that a lot. So the way I think, I'll never be satisfied. No bullshit. I got 135,000 streams on Apple Music right now.
Okay.
And I'm still not satisfied. I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
And majority of I got a son now, and no matter the situation.
How was your son? You don't mind asking?
15 months.
Okay, bet. Well, that's what's up. Yeah. Congratulations on that, man. Do you have any children yourself?
Nah.
Well, when you do, you're gonna watch. You're gonna see what it's like, and then
I'm
uncle.
satisfied, though. I got me a
uncle,
nephew. I got me a nephew. That's the biggest blessing.
That shit made me a man.
Yeah, that's the biggest blessing.
Well, that like no bullshit, and not everybody built for it, but that in jail, that should be
yeah. How's your let's say relationship like with your son, with the mother of your child? Because I have fucking crazy baby mama drama. I was in a poly relationship for a bit, so I got 2 kids that are 2 months and 2 weeks apart. So wild. For those that don't keep up with me, wild.
But as far as I'm baby mama, look, I'm not here to drag nobody. So
no, I dig it.
I'm not going.
No, I feel you.
But the relationship we got is rocky. So the relationship I want and dream about having with my son, I don't got.
Yeah, that's a lot of fathers. Chuck, my boy, he's in his late 40s. That would be nice, but he has older kids. You know what I'm saying? That are probably like y'all age. You know what I'm saying? And not being able to have that relationship with their kids, no matter their age, it hurts us fathers. Like my pops.
No bullshit. I could cry right now.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. No, it's cool, man. I got a shoulder. Like my dad. he's like 65. I'm about to be 40, and he's still, there for me, like still treating me like I'm a little kid, and I see it through his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not looking at me like that. He just sees me as
And you still
son.
you still
You know
his
what I'm
baby
saying?
at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it don't matter how old we get. We're always gonna be there for our kids. We love our kids. We're gonna continue to grind for our kids. That's why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you're gonna have that relationship with your boy. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna come around and be like, man, boy really try to be. Let me do his job. Let me let him do his job. Let me let him be there. Let me let him love. Let me let him help teach our son things that I won't be able to as a woman, because women they can do amazing things. They can bring
Yeah, she a good mama. I'm not gonna
yeah,
take
they
that
can
from
bring a
her.
whole ass baby into this world. But when it comes to having a father, that's some things that some women, no woman can really do that. You know what I'm saying? They can't teach a young boy how to be a man when
How
they're
to
a
love
woman.
correctly. How
You know
to,
what I'm saying?
Treat women.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that's
Just,
entwined.
No, not to sound funny, and I'm not saying no woman can't, but it's better if a man teaches a boy how to be a man.
Yeah, because like sometimes being raised by a woman, some of these guys grow up to be sissies without saying, like me, I was raised by my mom for a little bit. I was a little sissy and sensitive because I didn't know how to deal with that. I didn't know how to be a man and all fucking type of tough. But it's not always about being tough and being all macho and shit. It's really more about learning how to be able to adjust and deal with certain situations that were dealt with in life. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
some shit a female is gonna take certain shit different than a man would. So
Yeah.
only a man could teach another.
To not give a father a chance to be a father is hurting just the kid.
And that's
Yeah.
the best way you
The,
could
the
put
child the child is the only one that hurts
Yeah.
because mom and dad are already adults. The kid's the one being formed here. So for a mother to deny the father to be a father is hurting the kid. It's hurting. It ain't hurting. It ain't hurting dad. It ain't hurting her. It's hurting the child.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it ain't hurting me, but that shit killed me.
It's just a generation that we living in.
So what I'm saying is,
I know
Lowley,
you mean deeper, like deeper.
is you can get over it.
Yeah.
You can get over it, but
Him growing without it is not.
he doesn't even know.
I dig it. So this song I'm gonna let it play for a bit. Come from Nothing. It is featuring J5.
Shout out my
Alright.
brother Jay.
I did hit him up today because I was in my feelings in my mode, and I'm like, man, I can't stop what I love so much, and that's talking to sometimes strangers, that I'm building relationships with when it comes to the music, when it comes to being connected to the city as a podcaster. He's gonna be on soon. Don't know when, but soon. So I'm gonna let this play for a bit. While we take a little, while I take a smoke break.
Shout out to everybody on here watching and tapping in. We appreciate y'all for coming through and watching us, man.
Yeah, you got 11 people watching right now on YouTube. Those are the
It looked good. I looked at it. Is there a mic on?
people that are watching.
Is there a mic on or around break?
Not on you. There's mics on
Hey, the YouTube looked good.
Shout out Alicia. Shout out Jazzy. Shout out my BB.
I'll give you some love, man.
Shout out my baby mama Lex. Thank you. Shout out Donasia for coming in and tapping in with us. Appreciate you. That's love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all got some people watching, man, and supporting y'all. The comments are still coming, man. I like that. So, go ahead.
No, y'all good.
So music, what are some of your inspirations when you first fell in love with music? What was like some of the first music you ever heard?
Yeah, you just shit. Oh God, Montana 300.
God.
Okay, Montana.
And Kevin Gates.
You ever seen Montana in concert?
That'd be
I haven't-
cool. That'd be
Yeah,
cool
that's
for him to do.
Yeah,
That's a dream.
yeah. And then who was the other one you said?
Kevin Gates.
Okay, Kevin Gates. I like Kevin Gates, man. One of his songs that I like is Walls Talking.
Yeah.
I can hear the walls talking too.
Yeah.
I can hear the walls
I
talking
fuck
too.
with him because well, first, he a freak. Yeah, but no gay shit. Y'all don't get on my
Pause.
Don't get on
Yeah,
my time.
no, we
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
on
yeah.
no, we
Nah,
ain't-
but-
we ain't on no shit like that.
And then he vulnerable, like he puts his feelings in the song. So
Yeah.
that's something I do.
Okay.
Like I literally just made a song called "Keep You Close," right? And my auntie died February 4th, right?
Okay.
Literally, my girl.
Condolences.
She called me. She called me to wake me up because I had to be up early that morning to get back to the house, right? And my sister texted me literally like 5 seconds later. She was like, "Sorry to break it to you, big brother." Shout out my little sister Naya. She said, "Sorry to break it to you, big brother. We lost Aunt Karen this morning." And like my soul left my body. And the same day I came home and recorded a song, and I'm like,
Can you spit some of that for us?
it's unreleased. I don't even remember what I said because I don't write, but I know I said
You just freestyle your music?
We
I
punch
punch
in.
in, but I was like,
Okay.
she know my auntie just died, and your love keep me from crying. Like my auntie literally just died.
Okay. You like to freestyle?
I can't freestyle. I
Yeah,
can't.
that's my thing.
But like punch in, like I record a line and I'll think of my next one, or I'll stop.
Okay,
it.
bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. Yeah, every artist has their different formula. They all have their own method to their madness and whatnot. But if it works, man. Keep on going. I appreciate y'all fellas for stopping by and a impromptu episode because I just wasn't booking at physical dates because of work and just dealing with life.
That's understandable.
And today I was like, man, you know what? I gotta get somebody in here. So I messaged a few of the people a few of the other artists that I had lined up and whatnot. Jay, he hit me up and he was talking about, okay, we can maybe do something. But then you came through. I sent you my number. You called me. You're like, let's go. You know, and that's what I need. I need serious.
I'm too for real.
Yeah, I need serious people. Not that any
Not
other.
that any other artists are
aren't,
not taking it
But
serious. It's just
I need for them to really like,
consistent.
fuck it. If they're gonna lock in,
Yeah.
let's lock in. Let's go. I give people my address. Either they're gonna say, no, I ain't going over there, or they're like, I bet.
Let's make it happen.
I got you. You know, so I appreciate y'all coming in. Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all watching on YouTube. It looks all love, man. Everybody, I love y'all. Proud of you, brother. That's Zoe. Lowly, always going. That's Sleepy. My brethren and BB doing that shit.
Shout out, my nigga. Shout out, Dan. Shout out, Steve.
You already know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Man, but that's what's up, man. I do appreciate that because it's all love, and at the end of the day, that's all we're trying to spread. You know what I'm saying? Here, we're on podcast. Where we record this is live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Heard. I go by Big Sam Heard. It's my Riverwalk name. We'll talk about that another day. But I like to pay homage to Bone Thugs and Harmony. They are, I would like to say, the savior of my life when it comes to music.
Right.
When you're talking about, you know, people or like music that we listen to, that's what it was for me. You know, growing up in the Victoria courts in the early '90s, mid '90s, it was kind of rough.
Yeah,
you know, when you're talking about shoot 'em up always. Like I wasn't the one shooting them up always, but somebody around the corner was.
Yeah.
You know, so you grow up and you adapt to your environment. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that, bro.
No, you're good, bro. You good, man. You're in your zone, and that's all that matters. All right. You know, you're here. We're live right now. We can't take back what we say. I can always delete this, but no, we're not going to. You know what I'm saying?
Keep the camera
I enjoy
Just like
going
I told you
live.
before I got there, I'm an open book. My life ain't no secret.
Yeah, man. No, I enjoy going live because people get to see that realness, that rawness. You know, sometimes if we botch, hey, fuck it, we botch. Play us fuck up. You know, when we pre-record, yeah, we can edit, yeah, we can add, you know, captions or whatever, and we can add effects and this and that. we can do this. Oh shit! Oh, we're here on the west side, so you know how they be doing it to us over here on Colorado and Commerce. But yeah, man. So growing up, talk to me about middle school, maybe high schoolish, like those days of you growing up. Like, what were you like as a youngster?
You want me to be honest with you? I was bad.
Yeah, man.
I was
Yeah.
bad. I caught a case. I'm not gonna say too much on it, but I think it was middle school, or high school. In Louisiana, I was 14. They banned me from the state.
Okay. From like going to any schools and shit.
No, banned me from the state. I couldn't go in Louisiana.
Oh, bet.
And
That's what. All right. That's
shit. From now,
what's up.
There was a whole lot. The age group before you. I mean, Louisiana was going hard, man.
Yeah.
So when I got back,
For a while, it was the murder capital of the U.S. I don't know if it still is. It probably is, but
I don't know if it is either. I know it was. I caught a case. I got banded. I caught one case, and I got out of jail or juvenile the day after, and then the day after I got out, bro, I swear to God, right, bro, I swear to God, word to Allah, bro, because I believe in the sweeping your feet shit. Well, my dad always told me, somebody sweep your feet, you're going to jail, right? So the day I got out of jail, my sister was saying, she swept my foot. I was like, let me spit on the broom. She would not let me do it, right? I'm talking about next morning. I got out on a Wednesday, next morning, Thursday, I'm back in that bitch, and that's when I got banded.
yeah. That sucks. Well,
Shout out B Thing, shout out 30.
Yeah, shout out to everybody watching. For people that don't know, where I'm located right around the county jail here in the city of San Antonio.
I just got out that bitch.
I get a lot of people that I know that when they get out of jail, the first thing they do, knock, 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 knock. Hey, Steve, can I charge my phone, or do you have a phone I can use, or you got some food or anything? Just know that anybody is welcome to come by and say hi.
Shit, I wish I would have knew you when never mind, I got out of jail at 6 in the morning.
Hey, bro, you'll be surprised what time of the days I'm they say the early bird gets the worm, and we're definitely trying to chase that worm.
Not to say you're gonna get arrested again, Lowley, but if you ever do,
Same thing with me.
You got a friend right down the street.
Yeah, what do they say in Toy Story? You got a friend in me. Y'all fuck with Toy Story?
We watched that, bro.
All right, shout out to fucking Pixar, yo. We need some
endorsements.
Let's do it, Billy. Unofficial sponsor for this live, Pixar. No,
but yeah, you can continue with your question.
Yeah. All right. Well, who's your favorite? Woody or Buzz?
As far as
Toy Story. Who fucking with? You got to choose one. Woody or Buzz?
I'm Buzz Lightyear all the way.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
I came to say it today.
Yeah.
To infinity and beyond. All right, I fuck with it. I like Woody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Speaking on Montana, you got a Toy Story bar. You say you got your name talking about Woody because niggas know that I'm buzzing. That shit live, bro. And I don't care. Don't hate on him, bro.
Shout out to you said Montana 300.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For some reason I was thinking French
never heard
Montana.
that name.
Nah, that French Montana garbage.
French Montana.
No disrespect.
What does French Montana always say? He has like a
Montana.
Well, yeah, that's what Montana. Yeah. All right, that's what's up, man. So I do appreciate you guys, man. It's always fun having special guests. Sometimes it gets kind of lonely when I'm just talking to a camera by myself. But when I have a guest, I'm not even kind of looking at the camera.
Always a family.
But shout out to everybody.
What's in store for the future?
Talk to me.
What's what can
I got my in-house therapist.
What can we expect?
Shit.
I know you got an EP.
Yeah, I got an EP. I got Hold Me Down coming on Valentine's Day. I'm dropping that for somebody special. I ain't gonna say no names though.
Okay.
And not because I don't want her to. I don't
SOS,
want these niggas to know.
someone special.
Nah, I beat the fuck out. Anyway. Yeah, that's another, yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Hold Me Down.
Hold Me Down.
There's 3 songs on there. He's featured on one.
Okay.
Her voice is in 2 songs though. And
I can't wait for y'all to hear those.
All right.
That shit crazy. And
Can we get a little teaser?
Yeah, I got you. He got the song.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
And then I just dropped Soldier Mentality too, which is the album you're playing
Okay.
on February 1st. I worked too hard.
You know what?
Yeah.
And then I got a show tomorrow after this podcast interview.
Yeah.
I'm really working.
Can we listen to a little bit of To the Bag?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We love you too, Des.
Yo, I don't know the rights to this music, but my boy right here, he most definitely does. So please do not mute. Please do not block us. Please do not ban us. Are we on, John? Yeah. Appreciate it, bro. I like to take little, like, that way we can bring,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're talking more right now.
He said, they said, perks of being a sister. You get that unreleased.
Y'all make your own beats?
No, sir.
Nah, we got certain producers.
Y'all got producers?
Yeah, we got certain producers.
Shout them out, yo.
Shout out Jackpot.
The one you just playing at BT Grand.
Okay.
Shout out Equinox.
Shout out Taylor. I mean Zay Love. Shout out
Saucy.
Mal T Music.
All right.
Yeah.
So you
What's
guys
that?
are pretty
Hold on, I can't
open
forget
when
him.
it comes to people
Zay
that.
Beats.
Him and then
Say
no
Zay
way,
Love.
no way Jose.
Yeah, no way Jose. Shout out to him because, boy,
Hey, say
they took our album down. They took it down, but he
that nigga.
he was a big highlight of that,
that's
our
what I'm
collab
saying.
album.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of pretty open when it comes to working with producers. What about artists? Let's talk about artists that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We don't
I only
really.
fuck with who fuck with me. And,
Yeah.
And nobody. If you don't come to me for a feature, I'm damn sure not going to you. I'm already antisocial. Like my energy is. I'm already quiet. So I really only do songs with him and Jay.
All right.
And Osama. Shout out my nigga Osama.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's any artists in the city that you would like to work with.
Right now, I don't want to work with nobody unless they come to me.
Yeah.
If you don't show me love, I show love to you.
Hey, I like that. I like that mentality, man. You know, because it's important to right off the bat to let other artists know that, you know, I'm me. I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? You wanna fuck with me?
Let it be known.
I'm right here. This is where I'm at. Holla at me.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
if you fuck with me at a show, and I'm not about to just come to you because I see that just people on your dick here. And
Yeah.
I'm not no dick rider. So if you want to do something with me, come to me. If not, fuck you. That's all.
That's the same way, like when it comes to like bigger artists, national artists and whatnot.
Same mentality. I don't care
Yeah.
if you don't fuck with me. Then
Shout out Osama Lama.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's commenting on YouTube. I'm trying to keep up and letting your comments pop up. If y'all got any questions for my guys right here, just hit us up in the comments and we will read them, or one of us will
Yeah,
read
y'all
them,
ask
and
questions.
we'll
Y'all
do
got,
that.
if y'all got any questions, y'all please
Definitely.
put
So-
them down in the comment section so we can answer them while we here.
So like growing up, being a young adult and a father, you said that changed you, and going to jail changed you, just like it changes a lot of people. Even sometimes they don't even make it to
If you don't mind,
magic.
can I break down that story to you? I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
how
man.
it
Yeah, talk to me.
I went to jail for something I didn't do.
Yeah.
And you brought up my baby mama or me being a dad or whatever. She told us we got into this big argument. I'm not gonna say what she did. I had a panic attack
Okay.
because of what she did. Literally, I had like they literally said my heart could have broke. I mean, my heart could have broke. My heart could stop because of the shit that I was stressing about, and it did. It did stop, and I couldn't breathe. He was holding me, and I went to the hospital, and she had picked. He told me but I was so naive. I was so dumb, blind. I don't know what you want to call it. He told me do not go with that girl. He was begging me not to leave with her. Fresh out the hospital. I'm in the hospital because of her, and I still went with her. But we got into an argument. My son was in the car, and in the middle of the argument, I'm like, take me to my dad's house. I'm not going with you. And when I get to my dad's house, I'm taking my son with me. That's where she pulled up on side of the road. Right, she started beating on me, biting me in my head and shit. And, her brother was in another hospital in University Hospital, whatever.
University Hospital.
And Universal. Anyway, she took me to that hospital because her brother was fighting chemo or cancer. Yeah, so her dad was there. So she took me to that hospital because her dad was there. I didn't know.
Okay.
I'm blind. No bullshit.
Yeah.
So I didn't know where we were going, but I realized she taking way too long to get to my dad's house. So So
Yeah.
I already knew something was up. She took me to that hospital, and her dad swung open the car door. I'm holding my son on my lap because he was crying while we were arguing. So I put him on my lap while she was driving to the hospital. I'm trying to calm him down with a toy. And when we get to the hospital, her dad and her are trying to pull my son out my arms. I had to let go, or they were gonna hurt him. So I let go. But she ran into the hospital and said I took my son and that he died for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As soon as you make that kind of report to the police, that person's going to jail. They have to investigate. I sat in jail for 5 months for them.
Well, the circumstances, it sucks. You know, we as youngsters, young adults, we put ourselves in those situations, but it's how we overcome those situations that makes us the people that we are today for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
And going to jail with that kind of charge, right? Like 5 minutes into the pod.
Yeah,
I got jumped right there. I got jumped right
They
there.
are checking you at the
Jackets
door. That's how it
get thrown on people left and right. Some people don't know the stories. They right off the bat just see somebody and they judge somebody or this and that.
Yeah, free love.
But you know, it is what it is, bro. Shit, I've been in jail numerous times for several reasons when it comes to
having
dealing
to sit in there
with
is the
stuff
worst
like that.
thing.
And I had to fight.
I had to fight. He held me down. He held me down my the 2 times that I went. He held me down my first year. I did almost two in there for 2 ag assaults. He held me down in the long
Well, I'm glad to see that you guys are out in the free, you know, doing your thing. You know, just stay positive when it comes to life. It doesn't matter, you know, what we say on these tracks, as long as we're touching souls. For me, that's the biggest thing, okay? Bone Thugs and Harmony, they have this anagram where it's called thugs. Trues, humbly united, gathering souls. You know, and they've been saying that since the mid 90s, you know, trues, humbly united, gathering souls. That's what we want to do. It doesn't matter what we've done in the past. It doesn't matter what we're doing now. All that matters is what we're going to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? How many people are we going to touch? How many people are we going to, you know, help? How many people are we going to, you know, just be there for? Because at the end of the day, that's what we want as well. You know, we can be lonely, and we're really not. You know, we got people that love us. Y'all got some love right now on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we feel like we're by ourselves, and that sometimes we're like dealing with our darkest moments in life. That we're like, man, I'm never fucking gonna see that light. But nah, man, like you say, you're driving, you know where you're going. Just don't turn left, don't turn right. Don't put that motherfucker in arm, don't reverse. Just stay focused, stay driving forward. Keep your eye on that gas tank. Make sure it don't hit E. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be good. You know, you're young. You have a bright career. You know, people think that music may not be a career for some people, but shit, there's a lot of artists out there that are doing very, very well off of music. You know, not only music, you know, music, you start to, you know, get into commercials, you start to get into movies, you start to get into modeling. There's a bunch of people out there that are doing stuff like that, you know, and there's so many different avenues that people can take. But all it takes is the right person to see you, and they're like, man, this person, he got it. You know what I'm saying? This person right here, I feel him. That's what you want. You want people to feel you when they're listening to your music, or when they see you on stage. You know what I'm saying? You could be deaf. Like, let's say I could be deaf, and I see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I see the passion in your eyes. You know, I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could hear what this motherfucker saying so I can really vibe with it. But body language is really, really important. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we see. You know, we see that. We see our posture. You know what I'm saying? We see how we carry ourselves. You know, some of us were always, I say, oh, we thou. You know, like we thou is like sad, like oh, he's a sad boy. You know, like some people ain't fucking with the sad boy. They're like, man, this motherfucker gonna make me cry. I ain't trying to cry.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people want behind closed doors want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because them, maybe they can't express themselves, you know, but you can. You can, you know, press record on that machine that you record and bam, you let it go. That's the biggest thing. That's what helps.
And I put my real life in this shit.
Yeah, man.
The
That's what helps.
majority of all communication is non-verbal.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember, always remember that, man. Like you can tell, you can just look at somebody and know, you know, what you know they're saying just by their body motions. So you know that says everything right there.
Yeah, and that's key. You know, when you do on your show tomorrow, where you performing tomorrow?
So I don't even know the name of the venue. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's on Rigsby though.
Probably Vibes.
Uh,
VIB is probably.
Vibes is
we don't
downtown.
we don't
No,
we don't
there's
know we don't know
another-
where it's
I think
at.
there's
But
a new place on Rigsby.
we most definitely
Vibes, if I'm not mistaken. but-
This might be it might be a new venue for me. Shit, I don't know.
it's yeah, it's vibes.
Vibes on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. I performed there
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah. I
That's
don't
literally down the street.
I don't go to
Yeah,
every single local show, but I do try to
princess.
make my presence felt when I am there, you know, because it's heartwarming when you walk into a venue, you know, as a podcaster, and maybe I've had some of these people that are performing on my podcast. Maybe I haven't, you know, maybe I've been trying to connect with them, or maybe I know them, or vice versa. And when they come to you, like, man, I fuck with you, man. I know your podcast. We're all on podcast, the BoneZone.
Say, I'll
You
come
know,
back. I ain't
And that's one of the biggest things, because I want people to, like, when I'm somewhere, I want them to know that I'm there to support them. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's not just a job, because hell, first of all, when you're at a job, you get money. You know what I'm saying? This, we do it because we love it. You know what I'm saying? Your music, you do it because you love it. First and foremost, because you love it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something where we're gonna just like. Well, hopefully one day we'll be able to live off of the words that we say. You know what I'm saying? And be like, man, I said 200 words in that song. I'm getting paid $200,000 for that song. So you want to like break it down and make sure that your time is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you do is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You coming through here and this podcast is for a reason, and it's to help me as well, because you know I'm at a time where I feel lost, where I don't know where I fit in when it comes to the music scene, being a podcaster, not knowing if I'm welcome to some newer artists or some older artists that may or may not be fucking with me still. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of those things where I got to keep on pushing. And they say, oh, you got to keep your foot on their neck. We're going to most definitely keep our foot on their motherfucking neck. All right? Because, yeah, I'm sure.
Or dip.
Well, whatever the case may be, you know, but I got to let people know that I love what I do when it comes to interviewing artists. But I get a lot of people that sometimes they'll just hit me up because they see that I have somebody else on. I have, oh, say, man, you got my boy on, I want to be on your podcast. And they don't know who the fuck I am. And vice versa, you know? So I try to do my homework as much as I can. But when I was in school, I never really liked to do my homework. So I go off of vibes. I go off of what I feel. That's why I do lives, you know, because I want for
I got
people.
a question for you.
Yeah.
On Instagram, right? You see me, right? Right, so am I the same person to you? Like, do I project the same person on Instagram?
No, I think on Instagram you seem a little more out there, a little more like hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But then in real life, you're maybe a little more closed off, a little mystique,
Yeah.
you know, to you, the way you got your hair too, like, you know, we're like, I want you to look me in my eyes, but I'm gonna make you work for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things where it's not a gimme. You know what I'm saying? In life, me as a man, I don't like that easy gimme shit. If some female is just gonna throw herself to me,
And the shit is not worth it, my
not
dog.
worth it. You know, I want to be
Bro, I swear to
intrigued.
God, bro, I'm not, bro. The girl that I'm fucking with right now, right? Bro, she's so down to earth, bro, and
Yeah.
she's not like,
She's
bro,
so
she's,
cool.
she's just
Yeah.
different, and then she don't talk to nobody.
Nobody.
And I'm,
That's
hey,
what's
man,
up.
stop on your body.
Shout out to yeah, shout out to those
Shout out
those,
to my sister.
those
Jazz,
people
man.
that hold us down. You know what I'm saying? Me, I got mine. She is in Miami, Florida. My Shelby baby, I love her. She's in Miami with
No,
my son.
one thing I'm just not ready for it, and I think I told her this like I just told you earlier. My mama, my rock, man. That's my world.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it. Like I need to know before you meet that woman.
Not ready for marriage.
I'm not
pretty much.
fuck.
I'm
I'm not ready for her to meet my mama yet.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you gotta fully know, like,
You know how like
No.
sometimes like when you're talking to a girl, you're like, oh, you can meet mama. You can meet mama.
yeah, but the whole time in the back of your mind, like, man, I ain't like,
You're like,
The
I
girl
don't know.
before her, I'm not even gonna say no name, but I let her meet
my mama, and she gone, nowhere to be found, bro.
And she let me meet her dog.
Yeah.
That we in.
You know, like some people are a little more careless.
Yeah, they most
Because-
definitely are.
That's how they live their life. You know what I'm saying? When you're a little more, let's say you're like on cue with where you're at in life, you tend not to be as careless. You know what I'm saying? You know, okay, this is where I'm gonna step, because if I step right here, it's probably a landmine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna step there because I ain't gonna blow up like physically and in life and any situations that I may come across. You know, I don't want to be just an example.
Right.
None of us want to just be an example. None of us want to just be another statistic. You know, when it comes to being men, being fathers, being an artist. You know, we don't want to just be that. We want to do more for ourselves.
I'll be an example. I just gotta be a good one.
Well, yeah, that's something. But like, you know how people are like, oh, well, just like this other motherfucker. Like, you don't want to be that one where people like look down and they're like, oh yeah, don't be like this person because he's bad, or he's a bad influence, or he's no good for you, or he ain't shit.
You gotta
Like,
come, you gotta
you
come
know-
into his life to meet us for you to even have that perspective.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You still don't have people tell you that. Like I don't feel like I'm perfect. Furthest thing from me. Well, not further. Fuck all that. Anyway, listen, right? I don't feel like I'm perfect. I just feel like you still gonna have motherfuckers, even if you're doing good in life or you're doing your best at your ability, you still gonna have motherfuckers look down on you.
Yeah. Well,
If you ain't
You
got
know-
no haters, you ain't doing nothing.
yeah. They say sometimes your biggest haters are your biggest fans.
Man, all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
All
So
the time.
right now, shout out to all the haters. Yes, all the haters, because they're the reason why I am not gonna hang it up. All right.
Y'all the
We're-
reason why we wake up and do the shit that we love to do.
Yeah.
You're hating and still listening to me.
Yeah. Well, I most definitely hope that, you know, once we wrap this up, not now, we're still gonna chop it up a little more. I still want to listen to a little bit more of your music, but I hope that maybe it influence you in a way to maybe be like, man, this dude, he's alright. You know what I'm saying? He opened some doors that weren't open, or, you know, make you move in a different. Not saying that there's anything wrong with the way you're moving now, but I'm saying like sometimes you got to be a little extra sly. You know what I'm saying?
There's always more room for progress. There's
Yeah.
always more room for.
Now, all I'm saying is growth is going to continue. I've had over 100 local artists here. You know, I ain't had like King Khalid or no shit, but we've had, you know, several local artists. You know, some are buzzing now. You know, like last year we had like Mexico.
Yeah,
Now he's doing his
live,
thing.
he
You know, we have like Coast Costa we've had, King San a few times, a lot of local artists, you know what I'm saying? And I continue to support them, and I see their what they're doing with the music, and not only with the music, with their people that support them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have to give back. You gotta show love. It's not always like gimme, gimme, gimme. Sometimes you gotta give back too. So like doing stuff, let's say like pro bono, which is free, or like maybe being a part of like a food drive, or like a fundraiser or some stuff like that. That stuff is always good, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, first of all, it helps the person, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna do it. Whenever I blow up, my management team gonna do it. I'm coming out.
Oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna be like, say, they want you, you know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that you want.
I'm gonna have 20 security guards.
Yeah, man, that's the right type of mindset. You gotta always protect yourself, because you are your biggest investment.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
If
You are
I'm
your biggest investment.
I'm not risking nothing.
Yeah, like you got people that support you, but if you're not doing your thing, then what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna support somebody else.
And I think that's one rule. Like when I do blow, that's one rule I'm gonna have. Like everybody around me gotta be doing something. You can't just be sitting around this bitch.
Tell them what you told me the other day when I was tripping about. You remember what you told me in the room? You told me you said everybody right now, it's either they gonna be here or go, because once they go, it ain't no stopping, because once that train take off, you can't stop the train from moving. You can't get on this bitch without dying. You can't. And if you jump, and if you on the train, and if you on this train and you decide to get off, it ain't no. If you jump off the train while it's moving, you die. And anyway, but you can't get back on this bitch, because I can't stop for nobody. I can't go back. This is what we doing, this music shit, not because we want to get all the money and the fame that come with it. This is our passion, but
I wish I could do it without the fame.
Yeah.
I just want to be rich on a mountain.
You think it's a way to express yourself?
Most definitely.
I literally, the last interview, the one you were watching on Instagram, I literally said, what keeps you going? Why do you do it? I'm like, this is therapy to me. And if I don't got nobody to talk to, I got the money.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, because
literally, I just told the girl I was talking to earlier. I'm like, I don't get a break. I don't. Literally, 2020, I lost my brother Tucky, tattooed on my chest. 2021, I lost my brother Shada. 2022, I lost my brother AB. 2023, that's when I went to jail for 5 months for something I didn't do. 2024, February 4th, my auntie just died, bro. I don't get a break, nigga. I don't. So
that's the way it is in life. Growing up, being young, dealing with adult situations, it's gonna be like that. And at times, you're gonna feel like you got your back against the wall. But honestly, sometimes those are the best times to grind. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to look behind you. You know what's behind you. The motherfucking wall. You know what I'm saying? So just move forward, keep trucking, ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? And just main thing, don't lose your passion when it comes to the people that support you. You know what I'm saying? Some artists, they get a little big when it comes to like, they're popping or they're going viral.
They get a bit too big-headed and they forget about
and they do that. You know what I'm saying? And I've dealt with that as a podcaster, because I've hit up people and they're like, yeah, fam, yeah, and they start dropping or this and that, and they're like, oh, nah, man, I'm about to be on a bigger this and that. Nah, man, I'm and for me, it's cool, because I know I need to try harder, not to get them on, but to let them see that, you know what, I'm genuine when it comes to what I do here. I'm not trying to just have artists on just because, oh man, this guy's popping, I gotta have him on because I want views, I want this and that. Man, I got some videos or episodes with artists that we barely got 10 views. You know what I'm saying? Because either some people don't know that we're on, or just some people, may not care. But for the people that do care, man, it's just bumping. Like right now, we still getting love. Shout out to Dez, shout out to Jazzy that are staying up to date on the comments. I'm gonna try to make them all pop up on there. And it's just interesting, man, meeting new artists, local artists that are dedicated to making sure that they do whatever it has to be to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? To be able to express themselves in a way where they can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, music is like a therapy. That's what we want. We want to be able to listen to something and be able to heal ourselves at the same time, Or we're gonna listen to some shit and it's gonna cause fucking chaos. We're gonna be
that's what this generation love. They just let it crash out music.
That's why. Like I'll put.
You said crash dummy music?
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like I'll put some gangster shit on.
Yeah, there ain't no wrong with making it, but
But you know what?
The best
gangsters need love too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My best music, like you can ask anybody and anybody that's paying, but my best music, they tell me my pain songs and my love songs.
Yeah.
I still put that.
Yeah, that's what I was vibing with, because Jay, he has a song called "When Will the Pain End," and I heard it and I was like, damn, son, this kind of hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because you grow up and you have friends that are there for you, and then all of a sudden they're not. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, what did I do for them to not be there anymore? What am I doing wrong? Sometimes it's not us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're not doing something wrong. Maybe it's them, that they have their insecurities and they, don't support you because they're too proud, or they don't want to be known for supporting somebody that may not be at the pinnacle of where they want to be at when it comes to the music or being, whatever it is we do. You know what I'm saying? I could be a fucking plumber and I'm gonna have people say, man, y'all need y'all motherfucking pipes fixed. Y'all like my boy, he's the best plumber in Texas. That's what you want. You want people to support you no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing. Like having artists here, I want them to know that it's more than just the music. I want for people to actually feel the conversations that we're having, because it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's one of those things that I make sure and I let people know when they do come in here that it's all love. You know what I'm saying? This is obviously my place of residence.
This is good.
This is my place of residence, so I'm not gonna just
Even
be.
if we don't talk about music the whole time, this shit sometimes
This is
motherfuckers
good
just need
vibe.
to talk.
Yeah. Let's talk food. Can we talk food?
Oh man,
Can we switch it up? We talk food.
Man, they're from Louisiana, bro. They're from Louisiana. They better know about food.
Yeah. What's y'all go-to meal?
Oh, hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
My mama's, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about mama's food. What's mama's go-to?
I don't even know if y'all even know what this is, but she made. Bro, I wish my mom on that, bro. I'm about to. Jazzy, you about to.
Mama, are you watching right now, Mama?
Mama's spaghetti.
Mama TBG.
Mama's spaghetti. Mama's macaroni.
Yeah.
Collard greens. All right, cornbread. I don't mess with the beans. You know what I'm saying?
No beans.
Keep the beans. Bro.
Yeah.
Everything my mama
say
make,
the
man.
musical fruit.
Everything my mama make, it's I feel like my mama put
Yeah,
up.
hey,
Gus's fried chicken yet?
It's the way she
Mama, I'm on the
touches
podcast
it.
right
Huh?
now.
Mama,
We're talking about you right now, Mama.
Mama,
Mama,
I sent you the link.
we on YouTube right now, Mama.
Go
Mama,
to your
join
messages
it.
real quick.
Well, I'm sorry if I didn't notifications. Hey, but shout out to our mothers. You know what I'm saying? Our mothers are gonna love us. They're gonna always
Shout out,
be
Mama,
down
that's
for us.
Right now.
Shout out, Mama, that's on the phone right now.
Yeah, shout out to Mama right now. You know,
We got Mama Lily on the phone.
they're very important to us, and any man is gonna always be like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying,
You see it?
Mama. But it takes a real man to actually you know, talk about
Watch it.
how much we love our mom, to talk about
love
how,
your
you
mom?
know, they were there to hold us, to love us, to caress us, to nurture us and stuff like that, because it's important, you know what I'm saying? As a man, not too many men are gonna talk about, you know, see man, I'm missing my mom, used to hug me.
Well,
I tell,
Man, I literally just said that in the
everybody,
song,
I swear to
man.
God, I tell everybody. My mama and my phone is saved on my world, bro. I don't play by my motherfucking mama, bro.
I literally just
But
made a song
back to what I
like
was
this.
saying, you asked favorite food.
Yeah.
Like every year on my birthday, except because the last two, well, the last other one she took me out to eat, but and the last one, I mean, like my recent birthday, I was in jail.
Mia?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Shout out, mama. Shout out, mama. There you
But,
go. She
my
said,
favorite-
hey, baby.
My favorite meal, not her, like she'll make it on my birthday every year. Chicken cacciatore.
What is that?
Chicken cacciatore. It's an Italian dish.
See, he's my encyclopedia, man. He
It's
knows.
you know, it's
like
like a
spaghetti.
one pot. It's a one pot chicken dish. You know, like a tomato sauce. It rocks, man. It's good.
It's good. All right. We're gonna
That's my
have to.
shit, and nobody else could cook it. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it ain't my mama, you not making it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh yeah, let's just, let me try it. No.
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 If my mama not in that bitch, whipping that bitch out,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
No offense.
Yeah,
There ain't no,
it's kinda
there
like-
ain't no
it's-
cooking like my mama cooking, and now you can't tell me
It's
no.
along the same lines as mole, chicken mole.
Like, this
To the
is-
Mexican,
No,
it's chicken cacciatore
Yeah.
to the Italian.
No,
like
don't
to
touch
this
it.
day, I don't have mole enchiladas because my grandma is in. No, we're not calling it
No,
Mexican.
no.
We're talking about Mexican.
No.
No, no, but like, yeah, like I understand, like, you know, some things, you know, if mama ain't making it, I don't want it.
want it.
Or like if our grandma ain't baking us this cake or something, or if our dad ain't whipping up that barbecue the way he does it, we ain't touching it, you know, like.
Like there's only certain, like just like my dad got certain shit that he cooked, like nobody, like his chili, nobody fucking with that. His smothered pork chops, nobody, you can't. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So shout out to our moms and their home cooked meals. When it comes to being able to have something physical that would say this is you, like what would it be like? Like let's say like for some artists, you know, like I had an artist, D. James, right? I asked him this question and he said, man, I would have a barbecue, like my own barbecue sauce, you know what I'm saying? And I told King San, he was like, man, I have a cowboy hat, you know, because that will represent me.
Mm-hmm.
What would you have that you can maybe sell, or just something that you have that people see it and they're like, man, that's Lowley right there.
Damn, that's a good question. Probably my own alcohol.
Yeah, because this nigga don't know how to stop drinking. He
All right.
drinking, don't stop.
Well, what is your preference when it comes to
Anything.
Crown
Anything. He'll
yeah?
drink
Well,
anything.
would you have like a tequila or
Nah.
vodka? Or,
apple, that's my shit.
all right, so
Yeah.
so you will have like a type of a whiskey, nice Lowley whiskey.
No, whiskey's disgusting.
Yeah, well, Crown.
Crown is a whiskey.
Crown is a
That
whiskey.
don't, now I don't drink normal Crown though. It gotta be
Yeah,
apple.
it has to be apple. All right, so
It has to
something
be
apple, maybe like a sour apple.
It's still a whiskey.
Something.
If that's the
Yeah.
one, I don't know, but
Yeah, because like sour apple, you know, like that's like
That'd be live.
different. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be
You always
different,
want to
so.
be different in a way to captivate your audience.
And you know, I feel play about that sometimes though, because they be like Crown apple a female liquor, or anything fruity with it, it's a female liquor. Man,
Yeah,
I need some flavor. You're not about to put that
fuck
disgusting shit
So-
in my
So there is a saying behind flavored whiskey. That flavored whiskey is for girls.
And nobody cares.
But Lowly, you know, fuck them.
Yeah, like, hey, my bottle is not pink. It's not flashy. I don't put glitter in my shit. You know,
God.
and it's how you present it. You know what I'm saying? Because
I need flavor in my shit. You gotta put in that
It's like a real man. Only a real man can wear pink.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I only wear pink
and
on
I
Wednesdays.
do wear pink. Yo.
I make people look good.
Oh God.
Shit, I
You
don't
ever
have a
do pink
pink
in your
bike.
hair?
I told
Yeah, with the red and shit.
I told everybody.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
I told everybody when my dreads get about like this long, when they pass my eyes, then I'll dye my hair. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Ask Mama. She got a question. Mama,
Mama, you want to ask
Mama, we
something?
got a question. Mom got a question.
You got any questions,
You want to
Mama?
ask something?
I thank you very much for listening. I appreciate your son for being on my platform. I appreciate you guys. It's always an honor because tomorrow you're gonna be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And from here on out, I'm gonna continue to support you guys, and that's gonna be the biggest thing compared to some other platforms where it's a one and done. They're like, I bet by next. I try to do my best when it comes to
No
supporting.
bullshit. You want me to come back? I'll come back.
Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, you gotta definitely come back to do a mic drop. I offer services for people, for artists to come by and shoot music videos. We've had a few people, but not as much as I thought maybe you would, because they're like, oh, Blue Beach or West Side, but I'm like, yeah, I'm here in the motherfucking West Side. Where the fuck you at? I'm talking about you outside, but where the fuck you at though? So some things that you see, let's say on TV, is just things you see on TV. You know what I'm saying? When you see some stuff, when it's real. When it's not enhanced in a way just to have a life, just to be like, oh yeah, I'm a rapper.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing to me. Like I even tell this nigga, which he don't gotta pretend to be nobody. Be yourself. Be you. And if they don't like you for you, then fuck them. That's like that's all you gotta be.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things in your journey. You're gonna continue to adjust. You're gonna continue to adapt to everything around us, but at the same time, those things are gonna adjust and adapt to you. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody off the bat is gonna be like, I'm fucking with it. Sometimes it takes a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need that one track to really, damn, I bet.
So y'all still want to get a taste of that?
After that, it's on. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's listen to some new music. How about we listen to a little bit of sex sounds when you get this? Let's see what you got. Let's
Shout out my brother. If y'all ain't tap into Soldier Mentality 2, please go tap in there. That's one of the best albums out on the market right now. Go tap in.
All right, we got that world premiere.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all can play that.
You got it. You got it.
Let me see. I don't know if y'all gonna hear it or not.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's been commenting. Dez and Jazzy on YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all click the bell for notification. I'm not one of those where I try to be so cut and paste, because people already know what to expect.
Yeah.
People kind of already do know what to expect, but I try to keep them guessing when it comes to what we're going to talk about, this and that, because every episode is different. Everybody comes with a different vibe once they walk into the door, and it's important that I let people know that that this is a safe place. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. I'll play that.
They can hear it on their mic right
Huh? No, they'll hear it on here.
there.
Hold it.
Oh shit.
Hold it.
Here, I got you.
Y'all listen to this.
No, this is on a split cam. Ooh,
The voice at the end too.
We got a JR out of Bertho, some shit like that.
JR.
Let's see. Comment. Some probably a
What do you think?
spammer.
Hey, if you hating that nigga, bro, stay your bitch ass over there.
What do you say?
But thank you for watching though, appreciate it.
What do you say?
It says,
Appreciate appreciate the hate.
talking about your chain. You know, some people
You can suck my dick from the back, pussy.
some people don't got shit else to say but negative shit. So thank you for watching. You know, obviously you got the link somewhere.
We appreciate
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was just on YouTube and scrolling like, oh yeah,
Oh,
let's watch some more.
we did post the link. Hey,
No,
appreciate it, bro.
It's all good, man. Just keep it going. Just keep it going, bro. That's when you know that you're doing good. You know, like shit. I've had numerous threats of my life because of what I do, and I talk about this, I talk about that. You know, I say, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with this person, I ain't fucking with that person. It's all for a reason, you know. Like we all have our reasons to why we do things. We all have our reasons to why we don't do things. You know, people always want to criticize us and put in their 2 cents, but when it comes to them actually doing the job, they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people cannot do it.
I ain't gonna lie, right? I don't like how I just handled that. I should have ignored that.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. You know, don't worry about some things. You know, it's the way it is. As you continue to grow and you settle in as an artist, you're gonna learn how to adjust to the negativity. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn how to tune it out, if you will, because it's gonna become so natural. You know what I'm saying?
I tell them every time, like, look at the supporters and the amount of supporters we got now, and just imagine that 30 times more, and we got millions of people watching us.
Y'all gonna be in Austin for South by Southwest? Y'all, you got your management team on
Oh
that for you?
yeah, that's the that's if we win.
It's
the
like a
competition.
huge like
That's J. All
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I try to get booked. I'm waiting.
Yeah, man,
He seen
like,
my message. He seen my message.
Even if you don't go as on shows, like I would say show up and let yourself be seen. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking of popping up and wearing my little credentials. We're on podcast media badge and shit. And people be like, oh, he's media or whatever, you know, just so people see me, because I don't really know much people in Austin, but motherfuckers gonna know me one way or another. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you gotta do it.
If I get booked for that show, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, man. It's all about, you know, putting yourself out there, you know, because that's at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. You know, we're out there. We're on the good old WWW, the World Wide Web.
Mm-hmm.
You know that some people don't even know what WWW means.
I'm letting you know now. I didn't know until you just said it.
Yeah, like some people they're like, what the
Okay.
fuck is WWW? What does it stand for? the World Wide Web. You know, it's a gateway.
I've always seen, www. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's a way
World
for
Wide
us to
Web is crazy.
interact. Like most of the time, like we don't even text on our phones anymore. We'll messenger. We'll snap me back.
Shit, not me. I'm on my number. I don't talk to nobody on social media.
Yeah, that's a good way, man, to be private. Times that's what's gonna keep.
No bullshit. Like on Instagram, bro, I don't really post. I just post my music.
Yeah, and that's good, man, because you know that doesn't give some, let's say, haters or whatever ammunition when you're being, you know, like me. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'll talk about my feelings. I'll let people know when I'm hurting, and then people, oh, you're a pussy,
I just
little ass bitch.
I
Or
did the same shit, but I only did that on my close friends, so motherfuckers to know I wasn't talking to them.
yeah,
Like I said, so my auntie just died. I ain't talked to nobody since. Like I only talked to this nigga, maybe two of my other brothers and the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but it's always a good thing to be able to get out there and tell people how you feel, especially as a man when it comes to like you being an artist.
Yeah, no disrespect, but I use the mic. I don't talk to nobody.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I dig it, bro.
it's very hard
I
to
dig it,
open up.
and it's important, bro, that you do that because that's what's gonna, you know, that's what's gonna separate you as an artist compared to other people because they're just like, oh, let me spit these bars and they don't mean anything. You know, when you rap, you have a reason to why you're saying what you're saying. You know, you have a story. You know, it's not just a rap. You know, it's not just, you know, words that rhyme.
I put my real life on the beat.
And that's what people want to hear. You know, they
I
want to
feel
hear
Like
that
this
real life.
He didn't watch me cry while I was recording. Like I did a song called Lowley Free, and then I
Yeah.
cried recording that, and then I did a song called Soldier again. I cried recording that.
I feel like the reason why we don't open up, some men, young adults that growing up as in this generation, I feel like the only reason that we don't really open up is because people use it to an advantage. You know, you can talk to somebody. You know, it'll be a matter of time. You never know when you fall out with them. You can talk to somebody about how you feeling.
Yeah.
And you just let it all out. Tell them what you feeling inside and how you and what's going on. Just letting them know what you going on, what you got going on behind closed doors, and then y'all fall out like a stack of finger. They gonna use that against you. Like quick. That's why we don't open up and talk to nobody.
Yeah. I've dealt with that, you know, and just in regular as life, you know, with some of my best friends that I've known for years. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like maybe like let's say for instance, if I had like a drug problem, you know what I'm saying? If I've been doing too much cocaine and they're like, man, this motherfucker over here, he's a little fucking coke addict.
They get to spill
like,
their business.
You know, like we're really not, but sometimes we like to do cocaine. You know, like it's one of those things, like people are quick to like always say something about you and point that finger, but they don't realize when they're pointing a finger that they got three fingers pointing back at them. You know what I'm saying? So that's some things that we need to look at. I still need to continue to do that because, you know, I still let it be known when it comes to my feelings and how I feel about certain situations or certain relationships that I may have had with close friends that I consider brothers, and now nothing, you know, like
I've seen some shit. I don't know what I'm saying.
yeah. But the biggest thing is to be real with yourselves, you know, love yourself, no matter what you're going through. That's the biggest thing. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be the ones to get ourselves out of whatever holes or whatever situations we get ourselves into. You know what I'm saying? We can have the whole world supporting us, but if we're not taking that step, you know, nobody's going to believe us. You know what I'm saying? It's besides that, we don't really, you know, we want to just get our point across in one way or another. You know, you guys do it with your music. You know what I'm saying? When you get your visuals on your music videos, you're going to express that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just have a camera and be like, all right, we're going to go to the hood. We're going to shoot a music video. Bam, 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 bam. That's it. Like, you're going to be like, man, I've seen this video before. You know, like you want to be different. You want to be able to stand out. That way, when you're in a crowd, somebody's going to be on the other side of the crowd, be like, man, they're low right there. You know, you want to be able
that everybody call me love.
yeah, like you want that, like you want for people to see you in that crowd, and for you to be able to just be yourself. That's the biggest thing, man. It's the biggest thing, fellas. But man, we're finna get up out of here. We've been on for a good over an hour, and I appreciate you guys. I know y'all got things y'all need to do. It's getting kind of late. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Hopefully, I could.
Very long day. We gotta go before.
Hopefully, I could go and check that show out. I gotta get more information on that. I've been there before, maybe like once. But still, man, I appreciate y'all very much, man. Y'all got anything you want to say when we close it up right now?
So y'all can keep streaming Soldier Mentality too. I got an EP dropping February 14th, Valentine's Day. And yeah.
I just want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all who joined and came to show some love to my brother. You know, this is his interview and showing us love. Shout out to TBG Lowley, you know, and the TBG brand. My name is TBG Lowley. You know, I got an album dropping March 8th called Dwayne, 22 songs. I hope y'all tap in and show love to him.
Dwayne?
Yes.
Is that your name?
That's my middle name.
That's your middle name? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all go tap in with that. My brother dropping February 14th, the EP. Y'all please tap in with that. Keep streaming Soldier Mentality 2. We got more music on the way. We got more shows that's booked. We booked and busy. I just want to say one more time, I appreciate every single one of y'all who got on here to show some love. And, you know, we ain't going to never stop grinding. This is something that we're going to keep doing. And more goals to keep achieving.
There you go.
God bless.
Yeah, and again, shout out to everybody that was watching on this live right now. We got Jazzy, we got Dez, Mia, Arson.
Shout out Austin. Hey, Austin, we gonna get with you, boy.
Actually, I have a question. It says a little bit out of context, but do y'all plan on making music in any other genre, or y'all exclusively focus on R&B and hip hop?
I was thinking
we could try it, but if it don't sound like it go with us, then we're not gonna do it.
I'm thinking about.
That's all it takes is an open mind right there, guys.
There you go.
Y'all sewed it up right there.
There you go.
It'll happen. You'll find something.
Yeah.
I want to do a pop song, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's cool doing other type of genres of music. It just all depends on the timing.
What's this new Japanese shit called, man? You know what I'm talking about? What's this new Japanese shit that they be talking about? They's fucking hot, dude. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Nah, we don't really.
If y'all know, let us know.
We don't really be tapped into the we don't really be tapped in on the media like we supposed to.
But hey, much love, fellas.
It's like called K-pop.
Appreciate you. Oh, K-pop, yeah.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the K-pop artists, bro. They ain't really doing.
See, that's what y'all should bust into. Do a K-pop song, man.
I can't speak that language, so I don't know how to do that.
Say if that shit's hot, if that shit's hot. See, but there's I just seen a bunch of fucking real popular artists that got together and did a K-pop song.
Started collabing with K-pop artists like BTS. And,
before we get out, all right, you got the dreads. Today was somebody's birthday, a legend that everybody in one way or another are connected to, whether they want to admit it or not. Chuck.
Bob Marley.
Mr. Bob Marley. It was his
happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday to Bob Marley.
You know,
you know, and it's important. And also, yesterday, a country legend passed away. Luke Combs. He's a country artist. He's had several hits. So tonight, before we go to bed, we're gonna pour it up in our red Solo cup.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out my brother Caden too. He just turned 13 today. Y'all show some love to my little brother. Shout out to my little brother, man. Shout out to our little brother. Happy birthday.
Much love, yo. Usually I do this, the voice. His name is Billy on the board. I didn't do this as an intro, but I'm gonna use it as my outro. So live in the BoneZone, it is I, Billy on the board with TBG Lowley. When I first started the podcast, it was just audio. So when you're hearing it, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So I would have a conversation with myself, and people would be thinking that I actually had somebody else here, and I don't. It's just me. And when I started doing a video, people were like, man, it's just you, motherfucker. But yo, much love. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. Much love, fellas.
Much love.
Deuce, apple juice, y'all.
Man.